Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can hear you.
Can you hear yourself?
No.
Reach through to your inner self.
On the Twitch end.
Yes.
Oh,
It's exact. I've just had many, many weeks of streaming and not actually recording and the sound not coming through. It's been very embarrassing.
Well, let's do a little bit of a test, and I'll talk a few lines and see if it comes through on Twitch. Yeah, I can hear myself.
Yeah,
Excellent. That's what we
definitely
want.
at least getting JR.
Can you get me? Am I coming through?
Got
Yeah,
you
yeah.
loud and clear.
Excellent.
Everything's loud and clear.
All right. So, guys, the goal for tonight is not only to stream and have audio get recorded, but also at the end of the stream, I would like to do my first raid to someone. Because I've never remembered, and I don't think I ever will remember without someone making me do it. Can we do it?
Okay. I'll remember.
We can certainly try.
Thank you.
Certainly.
Awesome.
Trying is certainly something we can do.
Yes, trying is
Try.
all I ask.
Is
I would-
what we can do.
I would never ask for perfection because I myself am perfect. And to demand that of other lesser beings, less perfect. But only in game because I'm the god of this game. I can buff my own stats.
That's exactly what you should be doing.
So, JR, before we begin, I will catch you up. The last time you played was when we were on a street. Bruce had been killed, and out of nowhere, there was a giant turret firing sniper shots at people and doing quite considerable amounts of damage. You guys managed to survive this incident and make your way back to Iz's place for the night to find that the downstairs of it had been wrecked and large quantities of a mysterious golden liquid potion had been stolen. From there, you guys split up as Vala went to talk to Brother Edwin at the temple to discuss certain things that were discovered on your last venture. You guys all talked about, for the first time, everything that's been happening and started piecing together some of the mysteries of why you're doing the things you're doing and passing information backwards and forwards, which led you to once again go back to Brother Edwin to find information about Ted's dream, where you saw the yellow-eyed demon creature, evilness, in your friend Teruseed's body atop a mountain and entering a temple-like underground where there seemed to be ley lines. And after talking to Brother Edwin, he pointed you north towards the Broken Caldera, and you ended up heading back to... Will I be able to bring up that map here? I'll go here. So, you broke the Broken Caldera. There we go. Yeah, up on top of that mountain up there. Brother Edwin told you guys it was about 5 minutes over a hill. But after taking the time to go to the university and study the maps and whatnot, you found it was several days' flight. So you enlisted the help of the Professor of Logistics, otherwise known as Shaggy, and Dr. Eric Tomlis, or Shaggy, had a discussion with his wife, Magic Carpet, about taking you guys on a journey, then quickly enlisted the help of his side piece, the shag rug Sheila. And you guys took off on an adventure up towards the Broken Caldera, where you had a few fun things along the way, and you eventually arrived at the temple. You yourself, reading the magazine of magazines, read a quick article about this area, finding out that the gods of this area are about inspiration and intellect and innovation, as well as creativity and sort of bardic music. In doing this, you guys found a way, some notes, as you can see denoted on the other map, around a fountain, which you believed to be a way to open the door. You attempted to play this in song and rolled literally one less than you needed to as a group skill check. And as this happened, our lovely tiefling Vala had just gone to inspect the end of a statue's sword with her eye. As the skill check failed, and we rolled initiative as the statues began coming to life. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, it sounds like everything.
Excellent. Well, Vala, as combat starts, there will be one surprise attack on yourself.
Yep.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Perfect.
Ouch.
That'll be 17 slashing damage as the golem comes to life and cleaves straight into your helmet. Ted, you standing at the fountain, still pouring water in the moment, look up to see the golems come to life. It's your turn.
So are these golems stone or metal?
They are stone. I just thought that was a cooler picture.
Iron golems do look cool.
And just for those at home, these are modified stone golems. They have different stats to the ones normally on D&D Beyond.
Well, Ted tends to be a bit slower on the uptick, so he's going to I think Ted will head over to his companion. So it took a swipe at Vala.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, I doesn't seem like that's an appropriate course of action. And Ted is going to attempt to grapple the golem.
All right. Has Ted made any transformations or anything?
No.
All right. I would...
He's just going to try and grab the arm of the golem. To
yeah,
stop
no,
it from
100%. Roll me an athletics check.
Oh boy. It's a 2.
Okay, well, I'm going to say... Is that a +1 too?
Just a straight 2.
Alrighty. Well, this was a 20. So you go to grapple, and as it lifts its arm and cleaves into Ted and it lifts the arm back up, you actually grab onto the arm and start going up with the arm. Do you have any other actions you wanted to do as you start getting lifted into the air?
Other than shout, no, put me down.
Excellent. Cutting to Nora, who has heard the creatures move, but is going to take a turn to sort of examine the musical notes, and she pulls out her spoons and calibrates them a little bit, and going to use her turn as an investigation. Let me just give this a go. That is a 4. All right, she's given it a good go, and she's also going to light up her spoons to try and give herself advantage. So using her blood magic, she's going to take 1d6 damage. And she's going to light her spoons up with ice to try and get a different sound out of them. All right, next up, we're going to move along to Edan.
Wonderful. Excuse me. I might be coughing a little bit this afternoon, or this evening, I should say.
That's okay.
That big boy down the bottom is very scary to me, and I honestly don't think anything in my inventory could hurt it. So instead, how far is that? Give me a ruler, thank you.
Yeah, pretty good, isn't it?
That's 35 feet, done. I am going to take Edan and move 5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
Excellent.
And take a pot shot at the gentleman down the very bottom with my +1 short bow.
Excellent.
Hopefully this will work. Does a 14 hit, good sir?
A 14 does not hit.
Right, Will. I take out my short bow, fire it, and just get it clean over its shoulder.
Yeah, ping! The golem starts to whir to life.
Oh no.
Vala, it's your turn. Edan, you're on deck.
Right. Well, I'm going to shake my head to start with, clear the senses a bit, and I'm. How big is the golem compared to Vala?
So Vala, I believe, is 6'10", correct?
Something like that. Yep.
Yeah, 6'8" maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, 6'8". The golem is 9.5 foot tall. Hang on, let me get out a ruler. 9 foot 4 inches.
A lot taller.
Very wide though.
Right. And within 5 feet of me, yeah?
Oh, definitely, like right in front of you.
I'm going to use my Shield Master shove and try and knock him to the ground and then pound him with my mace.
Yeah, do your shove. This is a contested athletics check.
Yeah. Just need to find where that athletics. So my athletics roll is 9.
9, you shove. Ping! Pings off the stone. This is a heavy object.
Cool. Well, seeing that didn't work as my bonus action, I'm just going to swing it with my mace.
Awesome. All right, roll your attacks. You can roll both at once if you want.
First attack is 21 to hit.
21 to hit. 21 to hit hits.
Okay. And that does max damage, 11 points of bludgeoning.
Excellent.
And my second attack is also 21 to hit.
Excellent. I forgot to ask, is this a magical mace?
And did we have them silvered earlier on? No, it's not. It's just a standard mace.
That's all right. Roll your damage on your second one. I was a little bit slow to that, so you get that initial damage. I'll allow it.
So second lot of damage is 8 bludgeoning.
8, perfect. All right. Any movement?
No, I've got Ted right beside me now, and Yeah, I'm not going to move. I'm going to stay there.
Is Ted in the air or is Ted now back on the ground?
Your call, Ted. Are you letting go or are you staying up on his arm?
Holding onto the arm.
Oh, yeah. He gets lifted up. He's hanging about 11 feet in the air. Like he's off the ground about 4 feet, 5 feet.
Yeah. So he's much higher than I can reach.
You're a human. You'd be 6 foot, wouldn't you?
No, Dan's only 5'11". 5'11", 6 foot. So if he's up 11 foot and Edan's in his 50s, he's not jumping that high.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's all right.
But, all right. Is that my turn now then?
Yeah. It's your turn.
Vala doesn't have a bonus action, does she?
Used it for the shield shove.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go from my position. I'm going to
Yes.
place a hand upon my shoulder and then run as quick as I can with my 30 foot of movement.
Yeah.
Edan and Vala, and using a 4th level spell slot, I'm going to cast Enhanced Ability and give them both Bear's Endurance, which gives them advantage on con checks. And they also
Awesome.
get an extra 2d6 temporary hit points.
Oh, that's great. Did you want to move yourself or do you want me to move you?
Yeah, I'll move. So
That's
I've
okay.
gone here, so that's 10 feet. And then I've run to here, which is 25. So I might actually put myself there, so Vala's like a little bit more room there.
Yeah, that's all right.
How much temp do we have? Sorry.
So
Temp
I'm
hit?
about to roll the dice.
Sorry.
So 2d6. Oh, really? That's it? 5.
Hey,
Shit.
it's still worth it. Look, every point counts.
So let me mark that off.
Much appreciated.
But I'd consider it a small gift.
Well, I don't think I'll need it, but thank you anyway.
There's the one that I have had to save 6 times from dying. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, cool. All right. Going from there, it goes through to the 2 golems' turns. All right. The one in front of Vala and Ted starts to vibrate. And you see pulses of light coming from inside the stone. And it is going to make a athletic grab to try and hold on to Ted with its hand that he's on. So we're going to roll that. Athletics. So obviously you can roll dex to get out of this. And that, my friends, is a nat 1. He just 100.
Ooh.
Actually, Ted, I'll get you to roll just in case it is a nat 1.
Just a dex check.
Yeah. Basically, roll if it's a nat 1. So acrobatics or
11.
athletics.
Oh, acrobatics. Same roll.
Oh, no, that's all good. No, I didn't
Same,
see the
it's
dex
11.
check. That's all right. Yeah, no, you smashed it. So that was its first attack. And then it is going to make 2 more attacks against Vala.
Righto. Bring it.
It's going to do 1 attack with its sword and 1 attack with the arm with Ted on it.
I assume Ted would be on the sword arm.
Okay, fair enough. Actually, if you're going to do that, roll me. No, I'll say that acrobatics check. You climbed up on top of the sword arm. All right, so 2 attacks against Vala. So let me roll these. So that's a 23 and a 13.
First one hits, the second one doesn't.
Alrighty. 12, 17, 21 damage. As a fist comes down on your head. The other one. is going to make a beeline for Nora. And then action move. Not action, so just another move to get closer and use its action to dash. All right, Ted, it's your turn.
Well, I see I may be in a slightly advantageous position here. Ted casts Guardian of Nature.
Hell yeah! Explain what happens as you
begins
cast
to-
this.
Ted begins to his claws sharpen, his sort of the sort of jaggedy spikes out of his elbows sort of sharpen into sort of fin-like points. His face becomes a bit more smooth and grayish in color, and his teeth sharpen into rows of shark-like teeth. Right, we're doing this now. And Ted is going to take one of his now very sharpened claws and just claw the face of this stone golem.
Go for it. Roll your attack.
And it's a strength base, so he has advantage.
Hell yeah!
So that's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
How do I, whoops. That's not what I want to do.
That's all right.
The extra d6 damage. So a total of 4 points of slashing damage.
Excellent. All right, so that was bonus action and your attacks?
Yep. Bonus action and attack.
Are you staying on top?
Yeah, he's just sort of clinging onto its upper arm, just sort of aiming at its face.
Perfect. Cutting to Nora. She's going to do what any smart, clever halfling would do. And she's going to take the disengage action and run across the fountain.
He bravely takes the disengage action.
Brave Sir Robin ran away. And I will, as she runs over the fountain, I'll give her one more at disadvantage, a investigation check on this. Actually, I'll make it advantage because it is. So it's disadvantage and advantage. That's an 11 this time. No dice. All right, next up. It's Edan, mate.
Wonderful. So we've
And
got
can I
Teddy.
just take a quick moment for you?
Yes.
If you have activated your rogue extra abilities that Tash's cauldron allows, so your extra options, as a rogue, you can give up your movement and your bonus action to get advantage on an attack.
Oh, I did not know about that.
Yeah, it's called steady aim or something, but it's basically if you go into your character sheet and go to your
Yeah.
class options, go to the home screen, allow additional class options and steady aim, I believe, and that way you can attack with advantage as long as you don't move or use a bonus action.
Where was that? Sorry.
The swashbuckler rogue has that as well as standard.
That's only if they're alone, but yes, definitely. I love
Where
that.
was that? Sorry.
So if you go to your character sheet home screen,
Mhm.
I might as well do this for everyone. Because I think it's cool. So D&D Beyond, you go to character. You go to your home page. So you're basically your first part of the character sheet, right back where your name is.
Ah, yes.
You scroll down to the bit that says optional class features. And you turn both that and customize your origin on. Then when you go to class, you will have a tab. You'll have class features and then optional feature management. At level 3 for the rogue, you get steady aim. As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on the next attack of the current turn. You can use this bonus action only if you haven't moved during your turn. And after you use your bonus action, your speed is 0 until the end of current turn. Very cool. It saves a lot of this. I hide, I reappear.
You know what might be happening? Because I don't have it bought, I don't actually have the option.
That's right.
For
I'll
that.
just allow you to roll it with advantage, man. That's cool. So right-click your attack
No
and roll
worries.
with advantage.
Yeah, no worries, because I was going to say, I want to go up against, get that big boy down.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want to shoot him. So,
Guys, we want to make sure we spread our attacks so they both stay alive for as long as possible. I'm kidding.
100%.
I'm kidding. Go for it.
All right. So with advantage, ooh, that's a 28 to hit.
That definitely hits.
That definitely hits, and I'm going to use a bonus action as well. I don't know if you call it bonus action, but I would use sneak attack for my damage as well, as I have advantage on the attack roll.
All good.
So let's do one piercing damage, so that's 7 overall.
Yeah, and then your sneak
an
attack.
additional sneak attack.
46. That's building up.
17. So that's 24 overall. Wonderful. Gonna pull out my bow and be like, well, I missed the first time. Edan doesn't miss twice. Let go an arrow straight for the right shoulder.
Loving it. All right. And with that massive hit, it takes a bit of a stumble. It's up to Vala again.
Okay. I am going to try my shield shove again,
Yeah.
just to get this guy off his feet.
You do notice when it started whirring and shining for a minute, it does look a little bit tougher for possibly one turn.
Right.
Just allowing you to know that. But yes, go for it. Roll your shield shove. Athletics.
Athletics. It's a bit better. 21.
Not my night. That is a nat 1.
It's because you got all your D20s out the last D&D game we did at my place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So he's now on his back.
He is on his back.
Head still sitting above him. So I'm now going to lay into him with my mace again. So with
Advantage,
a
yes.
melee attack, is that now with advantage?
It is. Both your attacks.
Excellent.
So if you could roll one attack then the other with advantage.
One with advantage is a 17 to hit.
17 to hit. Hits.
Ooh. Okay. And that's a 1 + 5, 6 damage.
Excellent.
And second attack is a 27 to hit.
Yep. That definitely hits.
And 10 damage.
Alrighty.
And I will stay still right up in his grill.
Perfect.
All right.
All right, yeah. Edan, your turn.
So I would like to, in one fluid moment, I'm going to do a twinned Toll the Dead on both of them. And as my right hand passes beyond Valor, I'm going to do a 4th level bonus action healing word on her before hitting the fallen construct with the Toll the Dead. So they both need to make 15 wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
And
That's all good.
Vala receives 18 hit points back.
Okay, so let's have a look at this.
Thank you so much. That feels a bit better.
So the top one is going to roll a 13.
Yep.
Sorry, not roll a 13. Roll a 14, but get to 13. and a 2. Did either of them save?
No, 15 is what they require.
Excellent. And what type of damage is it?
It is necrotic damage.
Both
Excellent.
taken damage already, so it's
So I'll roll a 2d8 for the one that hasn't been hit yet.
they've both been hit.
Have they both been hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, one's got an arrow in the shoulder.
Oh,
and
right. Okay, well then
Yeah,
it's
both been hit.
2d12 on both.
Awesome. Oh, wait, hang on. I did forget these have magical resistance. I will double check. I can't see. What's your saving throw?
15.
I'm going to say that they both fail because I remember that too late, but I literally just rolled 2 15s. So what was the damage?
So one will receive 8,
8. Excellent. I don't like to give and then take away.
and the other will receive 12.
Thanks, Dan. 12. Awesome. Jesus. Big hit from JR. Alrighty. Any other things? And you've already healed Vala and crossed off those spells. We're going to go down to these monster machines. Edan,
Yes.
you see this one start to glow. And energy starts pulsing as you hear whirring going from inside the stone. Almost a volcanic image coming out. Oh, yeah, it is. Edan is about to get attacked, Dan. All right.
Ooh.
So, first attack is a 23 to hit.
Yep. I've got a 13.
Marla's going to intercept this one with her reaction.
Does that make it disadvantage?
It just knocks 1d10 plus 3 off the total damage.
Excellent. The next attack was a 24 to hit
They'll both hit.
Damn.
and a 10 to hit.
3 hits.
Yeah, did you hear the whirring? Did you hear me?
Yeah, the third hit will miss if it's only a 10.
Oh, wait, I rolled the wrong dice. What the hell is that? I just rolled like 3, 200. You take 250 damage because I rolled a whole heap of D100s. I'm sorry, JR. You just died.
I'm just dead.
Yeah,
that's.
Listen, I didn't want to do it, but Dan messaged me in chat and said, kill JR, dude. Do it. So 12, 15, that's 20 damage to Edan for the first attack. And you said you were going to intercept that, did you, Vala?
Yep. So Vala knocks 13 points of off that.
So
Oh my
7.
God.
I maxed that.
Yeah, so 7 damage off.
Yeah, 7 damage so far, and then 13, 16, 21 damage on the second hit.
All right. I'm still okay. I've still got more than half.
Yeah.
Those temporary hit points really
they-
annulled that first one. Oh.
That's all good. So we're going to go back up to Ted. Ted, you're on top of this creature. I'm actually going to move you on top because you're awesome. You're on his sword. Go for it.
Yeah, get some. Ted is just gonna have another smash at this thing's face.
Interesting thing is while you've got him grappled, his speed's
I'm not gonna
reduced to...
bother to roll the advantage.
Yeah.
Because that's a nat 20.
Damn.
All right. Yeah, no, we can kill Ted. All right. Oh, definitely now after rolling nat 20. All right, go for your stupid nat 20 damage roll. Actually, before you do, since you're on top hitting his head, roll again and see if you get another nat 20, and I'll quadruple it if you can.
Not a nat 20.
Okay. Roll your damage. So that was...
So 5 plus 5, that's 10 points of slashing damage into his face.
Awesome. All right. Any other attacks?
Nope, that will be Ted for now.
Excellent. Nora's going to run back over with these frozen spoons. Dun, 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 and she's reading the musical notes. There's something to this. She knows it. She's like, you guys only got you were so close. Gonna roll with advantage with her frozen spoons, and still only gets an 11. She's sitting there. You guys can hear in the background, just like, ding, ding, and she's like, no, wrong key. Playing. Nope. Guys, I've almost got it. For some reason, she sounds like Izza. Alrighty. Next up is Edan.
Wonderful. Well, the boys aren't looking at me, so I'm just going to take another pot shot at that second one that's close to Edan. Looks like
Excellent.
Teddy's got the top one all sorted. So I'm going to do that, rolling with advantage again.
Yeah, man.
Oh, natural 20, baby.
Are you shitting me?
So does a
Nice.
29 hit, my friend? Does a 29 hit?
It casts shield. Miraculously casts shield. Yeah, I told you I made him arcane, and it's a yes, it fucking hit, asshole. You guys are the worst. Just picking on me. Come on. Come
So
on.
do I roll, is it double dice or double the first dice that you play? Okay.
Double all dice. So roll your damage. It should do it on D&D Beyond, but you roll your damage and roll your sneak attack, and it all damages. So,
Oh, whoops. Let's
yeah.
roll.
Yeah, no. Now it's not a crit. You reroll.
No, don't give me that. 7, lucky you, and then sneak attack damage, of course. So 17, 24, so 48 overall. 48 damage.
Yeah,
What did
you hit.
I thought it rolls critical on D&D Beyond.
I might have clicked something.
You have to turn that on.
Ah.
Yeah, it may be something he hasn't got switched on, because I can see it's only rolling 4d6. So we'll double it. So you're hitting that one, but
yes, the bottom one, and I'm
48.
wanting to get it in its right kneecap, please. Going for the joints.
Yeah, you fire off and you hit the kneecap, and you see a pulse go up to its head that sort of splits its armor at the top a bit, and you see a tiny little white flag start waving out the top. That was a big hit. That was not fun. It's not fun when you kill my minions. These things are designed to kill people. That's a magical bow, you bastard. Alrighty. Oh no, Sky's having connection issues. Delete. No, okay. Next up, Vala. You're above an injured one, and you hear some banging going on behind you, and a big almighty.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna keep laying into the one lying on the ground.
Yeah, with advantage.
Yep. So where's my attacks? First attack is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
And that's 10 points of damage, bludgeoning.
Awesome.
And second one, 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Bugger. That ends Vala's turn. She's going to stay there still.
That's all good. Edan, it is now your turn. You see the creature went up for a fourth hit on you, and as it raised its arm, you see this arrow pierce its right knee, and it just drops down a bit and looks back at you still.
I'm going to do the same again, except this time my bonus action is casting Shield of Faith on Vala.
Excellent.
So that increases her AC by 2.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to do Twinned Toll the Dead on both again.
Excellent. All right, I'll roll wisdom saves for them.
Yep, they got to be able to beat 15.
Top one is 14.
Yep.
For those that saw that roll, it's 15 minus 1. And 3 minus 2, which is... 3 minus 1, which is 2. So it's both
Okay.
fail.
So 2d12 on both. First one taking 8.
Yeah.
Second one taking 20.
Wow, that's a big hit. Oh, what am I doing? 20. 19. Oh, yeah. It's hurting. You see, you can see some of the arm just falls off. The sword is already corrupted and broken. Before you seems like it looks like you've almost won this fight. But my favorite thing to say. Okay. You see that the machine starts vibrating more than ever before. And the top one is still above, so the bottom one. Okay. I'm going to read this to you because everyone on the stream can see I just rolled a 6. Whenever the golem starts its turn with 60 hit points or fewer, roll a d6. On a 6, the golem goes berserk. On each of its turns, while berserk, the golem attacks the nearest creature it can see. If no creature is near enough to move and attack, the creature attacks an object with preference for an object smaller than itself. Once the golem goes berserk, it keeps going until it is destroyed or it regains all its hit points. So it's just going to start wailing into the first thing it sees. So, Edan, odds or even?
Let's go odds.
No.
You lucky son of a Dell. That's bullshit. Vala.
Bring it.
You've now got an
Everybody-
AC of 23.
3, yep.
14. Oh my god. No. Let's just say, boo. Everyone
I saw
picking
that
up.
on the stream.
I know,
Yeah,
it's
me
so
too.
embarrassing. These guys are my beasts, and you guys are hurting them.
So Vala full on matrix at ducking and weaving out of this battered sword comes through.
Yeah, with your passive insight, Edan, you can tell that these golems had a rough childhood, and you know it's not their fault what they're doing. Like you guys are just picking on a couple of orphans. Poor orphan statues. The one on the ground is going to attack Ted and try and basically smash her off his arm with the other arm. Oh, I'm not rolling damage yet. And it rolled a 4. I was meant to roll with disadvantage, but that's going to miss first attack. Oh my god. This is payment for the other night where I didn't stop rolling 20s.
Yep.
Does an 18 hit Ted?
Just.
Well, too bad I haven't rolled with disadvantage yet because he's on the ground. So I'm going to roll that again. And it's a 10. You guys see a giant stone golem pretty much doing the Macarena on the ground, trying to hit Ted as Ted's flinging around us. Ted, can you throw me an athletics check just to see if you hang on as it swings its arms wildly trying to hit you?
Sure.
It's bloody embarrassing. Get a hold of yourself, golems.
17.
Yeah, man, you're unfazed. You've got those spikes dug into his arm, and part of his arm literally falls off as he jams it onto one of your spikes. Ted, it's now your turn as the flailing subsides.
Ted is going to continue going at the face. He's going to just try and shove his claws into the eye socket and try and rip sort of the top of the head off.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
21 to hit.
Yeah, it definitely hits. And
And
for the imagery, I'll give you double damage on this one.
double damage.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
I rolled 6 for damage, so
All right, 12. Alrighty. Do you get 2 attacks?
not unless I did two-handed, which I'm not gonna.
Fair enough. Alrighty. Next up is Nora. Nora, feverishly, she's pulled out books. She's scanning the fountain. She's scuffing around in the water that Ted poured, trying to find extra markings. Because she knows, like, the note, like, so close. So with her frozen spoons, is that a 20 or a 2? That was a 2, so 14. So, all right, yeah. She screams out, "Guys, I found an inscription. Just give us a second. Hang on." And she starts like, ba da ba ba da da dum. No, ba da dum da dum da dum da. No, that's not it. Hang on. And as she starts humming that tune, you see Golem number 2 start sort of moving a bit. Just. And then subsides and looks back at Edan. Sorry, at Vala. I did say Vala. Damn it. Got to be such an easier target. Edan, it's now your turn.
Wonderful. Well, you know what I'm gonna do, don't you, Modbrat? I'm gonna attack that boy at the bottom next to Edan.
Forfeit.
Quick question: are these rock golems or clay golems?
Stone.
Stone.
Custom.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well,
They appear to be made of some
so
rigid, solid
with
material.
advantage, we're gonna try again. Does a 20 hit?
It
Not
does.
a natural 20, just dirty. Wonderful. All right. So that is 4. So that's 10 damage plus sneak attack.
Come on, 8. Come on, 8. Come on, 8.
23.
And max.
33.
You're the fucking worst.
I'm gonna line up my shot straight between the eyes and go. Well, looks like you had a rocky ending.
How do I delete this fucker? Oh. As it crumbles down to the ground. Alrighty.
You just see as that stone golem crumbles to the ground, Edan just giving you a stony stare. Edan.
Don't take me for granted.
Alright, can everyone just roll me a d4, please?
A d4, okay.
It's a 2 from Vala.
Awesome.
3 from Edan and Ted.
And 3 for myself.
Awesome. Can everyone, whatever you rolled, mark that off as psychic damage for the puns? So hang on a second. 106 health for Nora. Excellent.
Cheeky bugger.
They were excellent, but I'm going to do it because it's fun. All right. So you guys have defeated one. Vala, Edan, it's your turn before the next one. So Vala, go for it.
Yep. Same as before. I'm going to keep pounding away.
Yeah, pound.
So I take it he hasn't tried to stand up again.
No,
all.
not yet. He's flailing around trying to get Ted off him.
Okay. First roll is Ah. 19 to hit. It was so close to a crit.
Yeah, don't you hate that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
So 7 damage.
Yeah.
Uh,
Excellent.
Second one, I'm going to pump a smite into it if it hits.
Oh my god, this thing! Stop leaving me in suspense, dice. It's sitting there. And
13.
just so you know, when you do hit on, that's your first roll, is it?
That was second roll was a 13.
Okay, no, 13 does not hit. If you did want to pump a smite into the first one, because you said it before you rolled that one, you can actually do it to the first one. Smites are something you can pump in post hit.
Okay. Cool. Well then, yeah, I'll do that. To
Guys,
the
if
first
there's
one.
ever any help you need with the rules, I know this stuff. Like, ask me a question, Bridgekeeper. I'm not afraid. I've memorized every rule in D&D.
It said before your next turn to you could use it, not after. So
That's right.
so
Unless it's a different type of smite.
it's a branding smite.
Yeah, that's a bonus action one. That's all right. No, that stays with it, so that's okay. Sorry, I thought you meant just divine smite.
Yeah.
Because you can drop those like anytime you hit.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
But branding smite is very cool because now if you crit, you can also drop a divine smite and get all those.
Yeah. So there's another 7 radiant damage onto it as well.
Awesome. Hey, Edan, your turn, buddy. We can all see how this is going. This might be one of the last turns. Some health points might get manipulated soon.
I'm going to do a little bit different than a Toll the Dead, I think.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to walk up so I'm within 5 feet of him.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to look down sadly at it. I'm going to cast Word of Radiance, which is a DC 15 con save.
Yeah. Alrighty. Okay, let me do my save for that. Oh my god. Even with advantage on it. 11.
Oh, no. All right, 2d6 radiant damage.
I'm going to go through these
5.
and work out the average of my roll.
Yeah,
2d6,
my
that's
damage
fine.
rolls haven't been, that's 5 damage. My
good.
damage dice have been pretty garbage tonight, other than that
Your
one.
rolls have been the equivalent of Vala's perception rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, this one did not go berserk, but it is going to athletic grab Ted on its arm with one hand. For 23.
It's a 9 to escape. So
So he rips you off his arm, holds you in one hand, and he's going to use you to attack Edan and Vala. Just swings it past both of them. Alrighty, so attack is with disadvantage still. So the first one on Edan is going to be 16 to hit.
I'm going to cast Shield. So my AC is now 18.
Awesome. And Vala. Whatever. And Ted, you see as this arm swings past, Edan and Vala both just hit the deck and you do a full helicopter around.
you call that a swing?
I was not programmed for this. I am SentryBot 201. Ted, it's now your turn.
Ted is. I suppose he's gonna have to try and break out of the grapple.
Yeah, you're spinning around a helicopter, breakout.
Yes. Attempt to break the grapple.
Mm-hmm. 13 as well. I think this is going to be just a held grapple. Because if it goes to strength, he wins, but he matched it. So I think you guys are just locked with you in a vice grip and him not really being able to control you yet. So you're just locked there.
You think you're grabbing me? I'm grabbing you. He just grabs the hand.
Yeah. It's a death lock. You guys are both, you've like wrapped your legs around his arm and he's wrapped his hand around your shell and you guys are just going at it. Did you have any bonus actions or are you just in the fight?
Nah, that's it.
Excellent. And Nora, she's positive. She's got it. She's half worked out the tune. Yeah, that'll do. Nora takes out her frozen spoons and starts does the beat and starts singing a oh yeah, well a man oh man, and starts singing this song. Beautiful. And you see the robot that's on the ground start dancing. Ted, unfortunately, you are going with this dance as it starts sort of breakdancing on the ground a bit. And slowly rights itself, stands up and walks back to where it was. As you guys hear some splashing as the fountain opens up and Nora drops in. The golem has gone inert, as damaged as it is. It has gone inert and righted itself. Ted, you are still in its grip as it lets go and stands back up like nothing happened.
So Ted's still in its grip, or?
It drops you.
Okay.
Part of it standing up was letting you go.
That was unexpected.
That it was. What happened?
Are you guys?
I think our friend figured out how to stop it. I'm going to walk over to the well.
Just grabs the arm of the statue and just starts trying to rip the arm off.
Give me an athletics check.
17.
Arm comes off.
While he's doing that, I'm going to walk over to the well to see if Nora is still visible.
Yeah, you look down and you see Nora sort of hovering just below the edge, wings unfurled of a raven, and slowly back up to the edge, lands on the edge as a bird, and turns back into herself and is just like, well, that came in useful.
I was going to ask if you needed a hand. Has just got the arm over his shoulder.
Yeah, take inspiration. Nora reaches over and hands you an inspiration.
Ted, I must say, you've become much more of a bolder person.
He certainly has a set of stones on him.
Well, I don't know about you, but I reckon for those golems, it's become a hard rock life.
I'm doing it. Everyone roll D4. Everyone roll D4.
So worth it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Vala throws her mace at Edan.
Vala gets health. Hang on a sec. Let me just mark off some of this. Cool.
Just writing my notes. Puns equals damage.
Yeah. So you guys look down into the dark stairs that sort of spiral downwards into what you guys know is a temple. And we will take a 2-minute break right now as I just open up the next scene.
Cool.
So if you guys want to go to the toilet and get a drink,
Excellent.
All right.
Hey,
Then Mike.
Modbrew,
Go, man.
quick thing.
If
Can
you
I
meant,
just have
yeah.
what?
No, go. Yep.
I don't know. I was gonna have a look around and see what I could, dig up.
Oh, yep. That's it. I'm gone. Run! I'm taking your health. I will end you, man. I will
Damn it.
end you. No. So, you guys take a 2-minute break. As soon as we're back, we'll be delving into the temple, and you guys will potentially see what's happening. All right. Back in a sec.
So how are we gonna make Modbrad's life even more sucky? Did he forget to mute?
Display.
Oh goodness.
It's Mod. It's fine.
I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
I didn't go anywhere.
I'm back.
Hello there.
Hello. So, one sec, just get my drink right. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Alrighty. So, you guys standing on top of the temple that you guys know is a deity of bards, of knowledge and inspiration and invention. The Temple of Ugmar, atop the Broken Caldera. You look down at the sandstone steps. Ted, you recognize these sandstone steps from your dream. These are the same steps that you saw someone walk down, Teruseed, but someone controlling Teruseed's body, walk down, and you could literally see the ley lines of the earth before you.
Mm-hmm. You might want to take stream back off break.
Have I
before
not
we
taken a...
continue.
Oh, it's back off break for me.
It might just be a little bit of a delay on your end.
No, it's still on Among Mates D&D. We'll be starting very soon. Screen.
That's weird.
Mine's
No,
fine.
for me,
Sounds-
it's on the
Sounds coming through the same. I don't know, unless video's frozen for me. Weird.
Let's have a look.
Oh, there we go.
yeah, it's fine.
Hey,
on
I'm
my
looking at
end.
me, looking at you, looking at me.
Yeah.
I know my
Right.
above VTTs, it looks different to what's on the stream, but
That's all right.
That's all right.
Question for the mod.
Yes.
Prayer of healing. Would you say that I have to be sitting still to cast that? It's a 10-minute. Or can I offer a prayer as we walk?
Well, you're like, you could do it while you're walking, but if it gets interrupted, it won't cast. You could do it now and just wait for 10 minutes at the top, but something might happen inside. It's kind of your call. It's 10 minutes. The one thing is, if you start casting it and you walk inside this temple, walk down the stairs, and you instantly get attacked, you will lose the spell cast for that prayer of healing, like the spell slot.
Yeah, okay.
So it's your call. What I was about to say was, you guys, Nora looks very keen to go down. She seems to sense something from coming within. The whole way here, you guys have had issues with water being filthy, water becoming decrepit overnight, and food rotting. Something is going on. Nora seems to sense it is evil or wrong. And yeah, it's your call what you guys do. Nora is very keen to go in.
How is everybody feeling? Shall we venture further, or shall I offer a prayer to heal those of us who are wounded?
I'm okay at the moment, but I mean, it's. Do we need to go down right now? Can we have a quick breather? Do we have the time for it?
Well, I mean, I don't see what's the rush if you're wanting to get a
Look.
little bit of HP back.
Nora seems to be jumping up and down a bit, though.
There is also the problem that now we have opened up the stairway. If there is anyone waiting at the entrance on the other side, they will be aware of our coming. So the longer we wait, the more prepared they will be.
That is a good point. We should probably make haste then.
Very well.
Yeah, so as you guys are about to descend into darkness, you look up into the air and you see Shaggy and Sheila just flying over the top, magically weaving around each other, just sort of.
Look at what you see.
Lovely, lovely musical, and you guys are like, that's so just breaking the mood. Like, we're about to descend into a dark dungeon. What the fuck, Shaggy? All right, so I want to hear something from you guys. What is your marching order going down these stairs?
I'll take point.
May I take point for this dungeon?
Fine.
Thank you, as it is my,
Forte.
forte. Thank you.
Excellent.
I'll
So,
go.
I'll be
Vala
in the
will
middle, so that way if something happens, I can quickly heal from like either end.
And Vala will follow so that she can react and deflect any damage that Edan is most likely going to get.
Hey,
okay, so after Vala is Ted, Edan, or I might put Nora in the middle. Who's first out of you two? Edan and Ted?
I'd like to be like smack bang in the middle, if I can. So
Okay.
in third position.
Ted can be near the back.
I just don't want to put Nora at the back because it's a little bit mean when the trap goes off and kills the person at the back if it's Nora and she's not here.
Ted will be at the back, somewhat perplexed as to what compelled him to bring this arm with him.
Did you want the arm with the sword?
There's no arm in it, is there?
1d4.
No, the one without the sword.
The one without the sword. Excellent. Alrighty. I do want that to continue, but I just like making people roll for damage.
Yeah, I'm happy with that as well.
Excellent. Just making sure you guys know it is loved and appreciated, but I also like to make you roll damage because fuck guns. Sorry about the language. But no. So here we
Only
go,
because
guys.
you didn't make them. That's the only reason, let's be honest.
It's jealousy.
Oh yeah. Dude, I wholly admit puns are not my thing. They just aren't.
Well,
It's just never been. I've never been tempted to dive so low into the humor bucket.
can I, as we descend the stairs, can I use a second level cure wounds on myself and expend a sorcery point to get one first level spell slot back?
Definitely.
Cool.
You can actually, with that, if you wanted to, you can do it. Like use a bonus action to use 2 sorcery points. Or how many have you got left? You used a couple twins. Fair
I did
enough.
2 twins and I've got 2 sorcery points left, so I only want 1 to get 1 spell slot back.
Yep, fair enough. So you got
and that
1
way I've
left.
still got 1 left. Yeah.
All good. Alrighty. So you guys start descending. Edan,
yes.
I believe this is what your characters are meant to do.
Literally, this is it. This is the only
You
thing.
walk into the temple. Ted, you notice straight away that this temple is not what you saw in your dream. What you saw was opening to an expanse of sandstone with scrolls and a bright light, like right below the surface. This looks old. like someone's been through here recently, but it's old. And Edan, and as you look at this pathway, I'll get you to roll me a investigation check.
Wonderful.
I believe you get to roll this with advantage, as I believe you have Dungeon Delver.
Yes, I do. I have advantage. Wonderful. Okay. 12.
Yeah, so you turn to the group, you give them a knowing nod. You look ahead. This first part definitely seems tripwire. I'll get you to roll me a dex save as a blade comes out the wall and swings straight. Well, you're a little bit shorter, so straight for the head.
I do have a resistance against traps, which
I
is
understand
wonderful.
that. I understand that.
Oh, I'm just talking out loud. So dex save, was it?
Yes.
Wonderful. I do have a +8 dex saves. And advantage as well, so 21. The other one was a natural 1, so I'll
Yeah.
take the 21.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So yeah, you literally quickly read something on the side of the wall that says "Kneel to your Lord and Savior," and you know this text, and you duck down as the blade goes over your head. Very Indiana Jones-like. You look at the. This is a one-time trap, very crude. You look ahead to the pathway that seems to have beams of light coming through the wall at certain holes. Once again, I'll get you to roll. This time I'll actually say you can do a history check or a investigation check with advantage.
Not a fourth wall check.
D4 everyone.
Damn.
Thank goodness only one that time.
Yeah. I'm slowly wearing them down.
We're just gonna die by puns. We're not gonna die by any trap.
I feel like the punishment is worth it.
Oh, it definitely is. I'm not even going to make a D4 for that one. That's right. So,
You sure?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I
It
won't
could
do
be
that
like
to you.
punitive damages.
All right, 2d4
Yeah.
damage for that one.
DM, have you been taking this psychic damage for Nora?
I have been. I'll roll her last 3 because I did miss them, but I did the first couple.
Take a bit of a punt in the dark there, aren't you?
4, 4, 1. So that's 9 damage. Are you guys going to kill Nora by pun? That is just mean.
He would die first.
Yeah. Most likely, actually. Here we go.
I
So
mean,
9 damage.
She doesn't really make a good punching bag.
Good. I'm just going to take it down to 90. I'm not going to roll. All right. So you guys walking through Edan, and you see light coming through this tunnel on weird angles. Roll me a history check with advantage.
Wonderful. I do have a +9 to this, so I hope I do okay.
I do as well because you need a 20.
I got a 28.
Yeah, this is a basic sunlight deflection mirror trap. You know this. Basically, all you've got to do is get to the other side where you've already spotted the brick you need to push to deactivate it for the rest of the crew. So yeah, if you could just give me an acrobatics check through the light as you Catherine Zeta-Jones entrapment style.
Acrobatics. Oh, this one's going to be rough. 13.
Yeah, you guys see an impressive show as Edan flips off the sidewall, pushes, dodge, rolls, and as you go to hit the brick, you forget about the last ray of light that you step through, and you catch an arrow in the hiney as you deactivate it, and just take 3 piercing damage.
I'll take 3 piercing damage. Yeah, I'll take that.
I did reduce that down from 6. So
Yeah,
that's all
I
right.
assumed as much.
Yeah, you come to the end of that path, and you see a little door, and then a drop down, and from your history, this seems to be entering the Underdark. So everyone can move up to you, and there's basically a hole with bright growing mushrooms you could see down the bottom. And you see some little holes in the wall that you can climb down. And it's about a 30-foot climb down.
Vala, can you make that climb?
Yes. I walk up to Edan and look down and start my descent.
All right. Well, everyone that's climbing down, can you give me a strength check as you climb down the 30 foot? It is with disadvantage because it is very slippery.
Everyone?
That's going to climb down it, yeah.
Do I need to have a disadvantage with second story work trait?
No. This is your bread and butter.
Is there another way down?
It seems to be just a hole.
How far down?
30 foot.
Is there anything for me to type my 50 foot of rope off on?
Yeah, there's a few stalagmites around the edge that you could definitely tie off to.
I would like to tie off my rope near the edge.
You can do that without disadvantage then. Those who went down before him just still roll with disadvantage. As you see, Edan, roll that for me.
What was it? A strength check, was it?
Yeah.
I'm not very strong, so.
Vala has
Neither
a
am I.
10 for her climbing ability.
Athlete. Yep. No, that's right. Just roll it regular then.
That was disadvantaged on athletics.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
Awesome.
The Edan got a 9.
Edan got a 9. All right.
Yeah.
You guys all go down first. And as you're climbing down, I'll make Nora do it as well, just so it's fair. She doesn't get off scot-free just because she's not here. And I'm going to make her actually do, even though she rolled a 4, I'm going to make her do it at disadvantage because she's trying to do it while reading a magazine. Guys, don't climb and read. So it's still the 4. So
It's page 78, I'm telling you.
Edan, you let the others go down first. They seem to go down all right. You see them straining, though, on the slippery holes. Smartly, you take out your rope, tie it round, and as you slowly lower yourself, you realize all the knots you do sort of ran out and you only had about 10 foot. And when you get there, you sort of slip off with your strength and you drop down 20 feet, sort of land on top of Vala as they're climbing. Vala, roll me a strength save.
strength save 26.
Yeah, it gets a little bit heavier on your climb down, but it's done. You get a nice elevator lift to the bottom, and then with that, you feel Nora land on top of Edan as well, and you guys reach the bottom as you walk out into the Underdark.
Ted is going to, for whatever reason, gently place the arm down and wild shape into a bat with a turtle shell and then fly down.
Hell yeah. So yeah, you've got a bat with a turtle shell, and that bat has a, let's say, +5 AC, because that's funny as shit, little bat with a turtle shell. Alrighty.
Fly down and land on someone's shoulder.
Okay, let me just put you guys down here. Oh, Brother Edwin. Bugger off, Brother Edwin. Yeah, you guys walking through the Underdark. This, for most of you, you would have never seen this before. It's completely dark, but with fluorescent growth everywhere. Ted, your dream looked nothing like this. That probably would be troubling you. You feel, with your connection to nature, you feel intense magic coming from up ahead, and you and Nora both would sense the vileness of the magic ahead. How do you guys want to proceed? Same order, walking?
Yep.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Vala's shoulder?
Sure.
Cool. I just figured biggest foothold.
Hanging from one of my horns.
All right, you guys walk forward.
I'm most definitely falling
Okay.
back here.
I'm gonna do a divine sense just while we're here.
Yes. All right, divine sense. What's the range on that?
60 feet.
60 feet. You sense all types of magic, like strength. You feel pulsing energy coming from the ground and around you, and definitely up ahead, you feel infernal energies coming towards you, just evil. Sickness, disease, and puppies crying.
It's the last one that gets to Vala the most. He doesn't know what a puppy is, but yeah, because no dogs have ever approached her. But it's the general
Oh,
sense of feeling. And she relays that information to the rest of the group. Says, "Hey, there's some nasty stuff down here, guys, and it's coming towards us."
Weak.
so as you guys are approaching this just overwhelming magical force, there doesn't seem to be anything moving. And you push forward, sort of taking in the wondrous sights you've never seen before, feeling, as each of you gets closer, you start feeling how evil this place is and the potential for good and evil and nothing and everything. You're coming very close to what you believe might be the ley line center. And as you guys walk over the precipice into a main chamber,
Cool.
you look upon the energy of Arelas, upon the energy of the world.
Vala is completely entranced.
As is Edan.
Weak.
The
Beautiful.
color you see before you, you could see something's happening still, and it's hard to make out because you can see this bright pink light and yellows like shooting off everywhere, and every now and again you see a pulse of putrid green. Does anyone want to move closer?
Vala does, just without even thinking.
All right. So you move closer. Nora moves closer with you.
Ted's coming for the ride. So
Yeah, Ted's on Vala. Ted, you are feeling sick to your stomach, and with your divine sense still going Vala, you can feel that green pulse, and you can almost see a form in it. And every time you see the pink come from the side and hit that sort of area, you almost see the flash of a form, and you see a bright burst of green energy, and it goes putrid, and then back to pink, and then you guys roll me a perception check.
Vala's specialty.
My forte. I say that. Roll D20 rolls tonight.
Oh, okay. 16 for Vala.
Yeah, we switched. Normally I'd be up there.
24 for Edan.
22.
And this is a crazy thing, so I'm going to say 19. So it's all scored pretty well. Nora scored 19. What did you score? 22, 24. Okay. Edan and Ted. So Vala, Edan, and Nora, you guys see something happening. You see something happening. Edan and Ted, you guys for a second see the yellow eyes and a fanged smile as the pink hits it again and green energy comes out, starts burning through. You see putrid lights beaming off to the side, and you see flesh starting to form on the left-hand side of the rock formation to the side of this hub.
I start pulling out my short bow and go, well, looks like our friend might be here. Ready up.
Weak.
Nora pulls out her hook swords and lights them as ice blade just goes along. You see a fury in her eyes. She's ready. Edan, you see this putrid evil being staring back at you with yellow eyes, a smile, and every now and again it just erupts in putrid green again. And each of you start feeling sick to your stomach as you see more and more. It almost seems to be living matter forming on the edges of the hole where this light is beaming through. And I'll get you guys to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Is this for getting frightened?
No, this is...
Oh, I rolled a nat 1 on that. And yeah. Oh. How long
That's
does
rough.
my spell last for? How long has this been?
8 minutes. You guys have been walking fairly slow, detecting traps and stuff.
No, the whole, how long has it taken for us to get all the way down here?
What were you doing the cast?
Well, I had enhanced ability on myself, on Edan and on Vala. It lasts for an hour, and it gives us advantage on con saves. So I cast that at the start of
it
combat.
would still go on. It would, unless you ended concentration, I'll allow that to keep going.
But DM, I've got a thing on my saving throws at the bottom that says a +5 bonus on saves. Do I add that on top of what I click, or is that already incorporated?
I believe. I don't know. Let me have a look if it's already incorporated. I don't play paladins very often, so I will check your score sheet. Yeah, like I know it is incorporated. I know you do get it, but I don't know if it's incorporated automatically without adding it.
So like my
Oh no, yeah,
+12.
yeah. I'm guessing it is already incorporated then. Yeah,
Okay.
I can looking at your stats. You've got everything +10, +6. That's everything with it added.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, cool. So
31 for Vala.
no, you fail.
Was that advantage though? So I have to roll again.
Yeah, you get advantage. Yeah, you definitely save.
Yeah.
What did you guys get? 17, and Don, did you say you got a nat 1? No, you re-rolled it for the 17?
Re-rolled it for that advantage, got 17.
I got a 20.
Awesome. You all pass, and just take. Let me just roll this. Could have pre-rolled this, but hey. Boo. 4 down to 2 necrotic damage. As the pulse goes off, you see more and more flesh. Something's happening to this area. The flesh starts moving out of the hole.
So while before anything else happens, Vala's going to cast Aid on Ted, Edan, and Edan.
That is a cool spell to cast.
So each of you, your hit points maximum and current hit points all go up by 5 for the next 8 hours.
Wow.
Right. So current hit points go up by 5.
Current hit points and your maximum goes up by 5. So
Okay.
Ted will now be at 40. And for the next 8 hours, your maximum hit points will be 40.
Okay, that's very cool. And
I'm
Room's
still
my
trying to
plan
figure
too.
out why his hit points are so low for a druid.
Because he purposely, when we did the roll matrix, he purposely chose some super low numbers,
Oh,
like a
that's
champion.
Yeah.
So yeah, not forgotten, Ted. Not forgotten at all. Guys, if you ever have the chance to nerf yourself, it makes it way, like, it's good fun. I love it. That's why I make all my characters super weak.
Mm.
Alrighty. So you guys take some damage. You look in. Now you can all make it out. Terror Seed is in the middle. Edan, you said you're taking aim at him. He seems to be taking a lot of damage right now. A lot of damage right now. But seems to be pulling himself back together somehow.
Mm.
So guys, what are you going to do?
Is
This
the
flesh-
then being cast separate of...
It seems to be as the green burst hits and the putrid feeling happens in your stomach. It's usually about every 10 seconds. You guys are taking a little bit of necrotic damage. So I've paused the runtime at the moment just to explain this to you. As each pulse happens of green, as the pink hits him, putrid energy goes out and you see flesh start flow and starts growing. You see little tentacles come off and arms start growing out the side.
We need to get him out of there.
Yes.
And fast.
Do you
How
have
far
any
away-
thoughts?
How far
as
away
to
is...
how-
Sorry.
You're right.
What were you saying, Edan?
Oh, I was just gonna say, do you have any thoughts as to how we can do that?
Well, depends on how far away he is. How far away is he?
He's about, like, the gap is 120 feet and he's about 40, like 50 feet in the air. So let's say he's 80 feet away from you across the Pythagorean line.
Righto. But he's also vertical above us.
Yes.
How far up vertically?
45 feet.
45, okay.
So there is a drop below him. So you guys are sort of, picture a cylinder cut out of the earth. That cylinder's diameter, like lengthways, that cylinder's diameter is 120 feet. So it's 60 feet that way and 45 feet up. Did I do the maths right?
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough. 52, 49. Yeah, so it's 78 feet.
Oh, that 2 feet make all the difference, so...
Yeah, you're just not going to make it now.
Yep.
Sorry, no dice. I purposely did that.
Well, we've only got one of us that can actually fly. What if we tie a rope to Nora and send Nora in? Nora, would you do that?
You see her, she looks ready to do it, and then she's like, fuck no, you looking at this?
We will need
Every second that he's in there, he's getting destroyed by the pulse. Or every couple seconds, but I don't know if I can...
It is a core of power. The only reason why he can remain there is because he is immortal. Any one of us enter that ley line, we will be destroyed in a second.
Do
So
we have...
need to,
Sorry, you go.
we need to outdo the damage output, his healing factor. We need to prevent him from remaining there by a massive amount of damage.
Weak.
So you're suggesting killing him?
If you remember correctly, he was cleaved in two, and that caused him to die for a moment before he healed again. So perhaps if we hit him hard enough, he will drop.
What if it just causes him to not regenerate and then be consumed or replaced?
Everyone roll me a con save. With advantage, those with the extra advantage.
22.
So 4 damage for those who got above 15.
28.
19.
And 9 damage for Ted and... Let me check Nora. For Ted and Nora. That's necrotic damage, Ted.
It drops out of bat form.
No, Bat Ted.
Nora falls over as a turtle is now hanging from.
Oh.
Well now.
Does it look like the energy's holding Teru in suspense, in suspension?
It does. It looks like he is sort of fighting forwards. It's pushing back. It's also pulling and tearing him to pieces. He seems to be at the perfect point of energy flow, so he is being held in position and destroyed. And
I'm going to start running towards him until I'm within 120 feet, and then I would like to cast Guiding Bolt.
I'm at
Excellent.
the same time as him. I'm going to fire off an arrow so it kind of collides at the same time as his guiding bolt.
excellent. As he said he's running forward, I'll let you fire off your shot first.
Do I get advantage of this one?
Well, I was going to say if my Guiding Bolt hit first, you'd have advantage on the shot.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for his guiding bolt.
All right.
Actually, no, that wouldn't make sense because Edan wouldn't actually know what Edan's doing, so
No.
I'll just fire
Yeah.
off my shot first.
Yeah, I was thinking if he said he's going to run forward,
Yeah, no.
you just seeing that and firing, you'd go first. So since we hadn't rolled initiative, I was just playing it out.
Yeah, no.
So you
No, that makes sense.
let your short bow roll to hit. You will have advantage because I'm going to assume you didn't move or take a bonus action.
I did not, so it's either going to be a 25 to hit or a 22. I'll go with the 25.
You hit him, but I'm going to roll a luck check. A nat 20. As your arrow is about to strike him, another pulse happens, and you see his body rip apart, and the arrow goes straight through the hole and keeps going.
Rude.
That's what nat 20 does, baby. Edan, you race forward. Explain how this looks as you cast your guiding bolt.
Well, I've still got my staff in my hand, so I would roll my hand around the top of the staff and draw forth radiant energy from it before throwing it in his direction. Mid stride, like as I'm running, I just curl all this radiant energy off the end of my staff and throw it.
As you throw this energy,
I need to hit first.
Yeah, roll to hit. Roll to hit.
19.
It goes. Pew, pew, pew. I'll just roll a luck check to see what happens. It does not pulse. You see the guiding bolt hit him, and as the trail is leading back to you, you see the guiding bolt fly through the sky and hit him, and you see his eyes light up yellow, and he reaches over and grabs hold of the tail of the guiding bolt, and you feel the magical energy between your ability and him, and you feel a physical pull on your being as he basically has grabbed hold of the magical tether of divine energy between yourself and him. I want you to roll me a strength save.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, he's going to take damage first. If I hit. And then a strength save. 13 on the strength save and 22 damage.
22 damage.
Yeah.
Blows away part of his arm. Done. As this
Yep.
magical tether starts pulling on your being, you very quickly realize how vulnerable you are moving forward from the group. And with a smile and his eyes lighting up, pulls you towards the light. You could feel the energy, the heat, just as the pulse starts going and the flesh starts growing around the side. You guys would hear a last scream of Edan. What would you be saying right now? I'll say it for you.
I don't know. He'd probably cry out at Kalimvor.
Yeah. Come on, save me! And you get pulled towards the magical ley line energy. And that's where we're going to end the session.
No.
What? Is that not a good spot to end? It seems good to me.
Don't.
Yeah. It's very suspenseful. That's what it is.
All right. Guys.
But I'll forget my plan between now and next session.
I would like to hear your plan, but not right now. So, guys, thanks for
Sure.
sitting through this, enjoying this. Edan, we'll find out what happens to you next week. Guys, once again, thank you once again for coming to watch us play D&D the best way and the only way you're supposed to play, and that is...
Come on, mates.
Mates.
There we go.
Come on, mates.
Canis Nix, we do miss you. I cannot do your Irish accent, and I do not apologize for making you sound like Izza. Bye, guys! And yeah, everyone have a lovely night, and I'll see you next time.